that's essentially it. It is their home map. They've got like an 80-something% win rate on it. It's bonkers. And so this was a must-win sort of scenario for NIP. They had to win overpass. Going into Inferno now, it's going to be tight.
Oh, Ethan not even checking the corner. Rez with the dualies. 2 big kills. Then he's got more bullets, but can't find that headshot. So a 2-on-3, still doable here for EG. But they were so quick, they didn't even check as they crossed in. And Hampus, hiding in the back, could easily go for the execute. He's going to find the headshot, and probably more than that. Yeah, there's Tyrek going down again. Yeah, nice opening here for NIP. That's real interesting.
Is that not what we saw yesterday? Same thing.
Oh, with the dualies? Yeah, we did see the dualies on. I don't think they were quite as effective. That was great. That looked really cool.
Yeah, it was the same thing versus NaVi yesterday. That was the same setup exactly, with Rez holding close. Freaking cool.
Yeah.
And that time it worked. Well, that's a start. I mean, if you're going to take down Evil Geniuses on their map, you need to start like that for NIP. So excellent work on their side. They hit the ground running. They just go ahead and get 4 MP9s, because why not? Makes perfect sense. Just make the money. I mean, there is a kind of break-even point, though, for SMGs, right, where not everybody is going to make all the money.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But on a map like this, you probably don't mind as much carrying them into a round where even EG have AKs.
Okay.
You still do a lot with them, right?
That's fair. Inferno, a lot of close quarters at combat. You can, that's possible.
Yeah, you do a lot with it, so I think they're going to be all right.
Is it just weird to Nip turn the lights off in their room? Are they OG LAN right now? Is it DreamHack?
It's nice, isn't it? You know, at night you get you know,
playing in the dark.
Screen. Yeah.
Yeah, get that blue light just straight in the face.
Exactly. Don't actually know what's better, but oh, look at this. Got the MP9. He wants to fight. He's going to be rushing down. Ethan knows he's flashed and pre-firing it anyway, and well, they could have maybe got that kill as well on Cirque, but it doesn't quite come through. So some damage being dished out still to Tarek and Cirque, but it is a 4-on-3 aggression from NIP. And again, it's the same persistent focus and just relentlessly pressuring EG and not allowing them to feel safe really anywhere.
All right, now Evil Geniuses every round are just going to be wondering, are they doing that again? Is it going to be the charge again? And while as the smoke's clear, this is going to be putting Nip in a little bit of an awkward spot now. Rez, and you can see how they've chosen to address this. They've stacked A site, NIP. So if Evil Geniuses go A, fantastic. If they don't, NIP hold on to what they've got, and we just rinse repeat for the next round.
Yeah, I think that's all right.
I like the call.
Yeah. Less exciting than maybe it could be, but
yeah, it's
fine.
It's that 50-50, right? If it works out, fantastic. If it doesn't, well, you know, shucks. But Hampus has got enough money in the bank. Because these MP9s, I mean, they got enough money in the bank where they actually want to risk them because they can buy M4s next round if they die. Nock should be the one who's kind of hanging back with that M4.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's looking for an exit kill or two, and so is Rez. I think that's all right. Yeah, this rifle right there. There's a kit as well. Oh, they're shooting him into him. Oh, no.
That's so nice. How thoughtful.
He actually has a kit, so if they run too far away, that could get really awkward. Oh, if we could make them stay close to the bomb as well, that would be annoying. I don't know, Cirque and Breeze are not low enough that they should be worried about the bomb at this range. They'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. That's still somewhat of a decent round, given what they had. They upgrade into the AK, they get to keep the other M4, and they can buy whatever they want in this round. So, kind of interesting, but also EG keeping it cool, which is good to see.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that was a team headshot. And that was just Cirque and Tarek popping up, saving the day there. Tarek just nick of time. Could have got real awkward otherwise. But there we go. Hampus got that AWP in play. He's certainly had a fantastic start to this map. 6 frags already. And Twist with the MP9, but he's no slouch, so it's going to get real fast. And now we get to see the nade combinations. Double HE right on top of Ethan. He is not happy about it. Pretty much default start for anybody who takes point in Banana. You just lose all your health. You have to play with less than 40 HP.
Yeah, you should just, in practice games, just have a friend shoot you in the back every round and say, here we go.
Yeah, this is it.
Get used to it eventually.
But it is the game within the game. This map has that kind of unique characteristic of Banana and the variety of nade combinations you can do in there on that particular part of the map, and it's so important that it's very difficult for teams to adjust. And I think you can see teams struggle a little bit with it as they adapt, but still very early days, of course.
Yeah, there's a whole meta game in there that I think most of us just will never really know enough about, because it changes, you know, every once in a while. Someone will come with something new and it'll work for a week, and then there'll be a counter, and then there'll be a new grenade, and it sort of keeps going. Nice flashbang in towards the A apartments there, taking down Tarek. And 30 seconds on the EG side. Now, they have some grenades, some flashbangs, but there are some counters as well, which is kind of a problem here. That Molotov is one of them, and that's going to slow them down. Jumping down into the pit, though, is Breeze, and he'll take down Twist. Still just only 20 seconds left, and now the counter grenades are coming in from EG. Want to try and see if they can run this bomb site down in the next 15 seconds. Rez drops. Nork is in the back here, and they're going to swing wide for him, and he can't cover all of it. Yeah, as soon as they get that angle against him, he's in trouble. 7 seconds. The bomb is being planted in the back of the site, so they will be able to do that. And now it's a 2-on-3. They are a little bit low on health, so especially this M4 on Popsky, if he'd find a quick kill, there's a little bit of help from Hampus, taking down Circuit. A huge shot right through the lip of that wall, and they're both stuck right on top of each other. There's one, and the second one, he nearly had it. Bullet does not go through, and now he's just going to try and see if he can run it down. He almost gets it, but Ethan with a headshot, a great triple kill, and EG pick up the round.
Tarek's smile says it all. Feels like they just managed to steal a whole bunch of candy from a school's worth of children and get away with it. They got away with it, Anders.
Maybe it's not
real.
Saving them from cavities, I don't know.
Unreal, just how close that was.
I'm sure you could find a good moral argument for stealing candy from kids. You know?
Sure, it's not good for them.
Exactly.
You're actually doing a good thing. Take the candy away. Of course, you know, all Swedish children and Swedes on the listening to the stream are just screamed internally now, considering how much candy Swedes eat. The goodies.
Yeah, that's one of the few Swedish words.
Nay, me the goodies. But
they have
not good for you guys. Come on.
They have these candy stores running up along like the central Swedish highway that are like a bus and an airplane and stuff. That's just like it's very big. It's a whole thing in Denmark. We used to, it's very enjoyable.
Danes and Swedes go way back though, right?
Yeah, well, we're not raiding just for their candy now. We're not taking anything, so it's fine. It's much better. Much more wholesome kind of warfare that we're engaging in at the moment. Say we keep it that way. 5th round, Orc on Nork. It's got some strange rhyme to it. But they don't have a lot to work with here in IP, so being pressured much earlier. I mean, you know, try and contrast this with Overpass, where you're just like, oh, here's an IP, they're winning all the time. Not quite the same here. You're getting a sense already that it's, you know, a little bit more tough. And we want that. I really enjoy watching NIP and Overpass, but I'd love to see it just a little bit out of each, right? It would suck if they just, you know, didn't even bother to do anything on this one. And again, this is an elimination game, so it's actually a little bit more serious than you might think. Nice shot there. Oh, the time that's left, 15 seconds. If they can't take out Nork, they might lose this round right here. 10 seconds now, and he's just swinging around. There's only Tarek left in a 1 versus 3, and I don't think he'll never get this bomb down. That slipped right out of their hands, and I'm not even sure how.
And wow! And they pick up 2 AKs, and Rez picks up the AWP. There was no money for Nip to buy an AWP this round, but they managed to sneak that away.
They were
ridiculous.
Just, I mean, all of EG was so spread out. One was fighting second mid. You saw that second kill there in middle, and then Nork got a kill. It was just EG all over the map. There was no chance for refragging or anything. And they then also ran out of time.
Well, Twist getting a second kill. I mean, a kill there. Just a kill.
Yeah.
That was big. I thought he was done for. I thought they were just going to run right over him, and he would be a freebie. But they did. Oh, man. Nip just showing a hell of a fight here. And Nock takes down Breeze to kick things off here in this all-important 6th round. Hemp is going to catch Stanislaw out in the open, and Banana. And while this could very well be Nip just establishing a strong lead here at the beginning of this first half, 3-2.
Yeah.
And they're doing everything right to get a 4th round here.
That's an incredibly pivotal round. It's early on, so we obviously don't know the consequences of it yet, but it's highly possible that they're going to be really, really grave. Yeah, didn't check for the second one.
But Nock saw the second one. How does he not communicate that? Twist is going to be a little confused there. Just, you know, eroding the trust. Maybe.
Keeping you on his toes.
I trusted you, dude.
Just saying, training real so I want to see if you can do this on your own.
Well, they still save the AKs at least, and the AWP. So let's get into the thick of things here now. After that round,
No money on EG.
no money on Evil Genius's side. The force buy did not pan out, and you need a bomb plant. But Tarek is not looking too pleased. At least he is definitely doing better on this map. 5 frags for Tarek. He is redeeming himself.
It's more than he had on all of Overpass.
Indeed.
Which I don't, you know, it's not really cause for celebration, but still.
Hey, dude, anything better than 3, right? At that point, you get 4 frags from here.
We did it. We're good to go.
But this is a very confident NIP. They are definitely looking like they are hitting their stride, and they are going to start building some money. This should be a great opportunity for them to build money. Hard eco for Evil Geniuses. The NIP ideal world, they don't lose anybody in this round. They just farm it up, maximize their bank, and really set themselves up for success in the 8th round.
I very much expect that's what is going to happen here. Tarek has a 1 flashbang. You could get a really good one that'll trap someone and just run them down with the Glocks, but it's not easy. And so far, they're not even really trying. This is that 1 round. I kind of want to go back and all right.
What the hell?
The arrow key.
This guy surf? That's a slow turn key, though.
Yeah. What he's doing. Role playing as a turret.
Beep, beep. Nice recovery there by Knock. Oh, and Hampus had to just ruin it. Or should I say Cirque?
Yeah,
that turret, you know, there's a bolt fell out or something.
Yeah. Didn't do the job quite well enough. That 1 round, I wish we could just rewatch it in slow motion from when there was about 17 seconds left in that one. It was so confusing. Now another chance though for EG. I mean, this is where they can put an end to the damage from that round in this one here. Some good money's been built up on the NIP side, and not an overwhelming amount. Not so much that EG can never reset this economy, but they need to start right here. Looks like they want to fight for bananas, so they're going to throwing in a couple of grenades. They'll receive 1 as well. Just the Molotov for now and the smoke. So if that had been an HE grenade, it would have been real painful. Instead, Twist taking a look up in the apps and almost sticking around, which could have been potentially dangerous. And not really that much of a fight for banana after all. Just a quick exchange of grenades and then they're done with it.
That's been pretty tame over there, you're right. Instead, it's going to be Tarek kind of setting up for the flank. And now we're going to get Evil Geniuses putting that pressure on Banana, swarming on up. Stanislaw, no fear. Right up to the entrance of B site. Well, that's just unfortunate, Tarek. And he just stepped right into it and stopped. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know did they know the opposite play? I can't remember.
They must have.
Breeze like, thanks for not putting me in first.
Yeah, exactly. Tarek, I mean, at least Tarek is fragging. Don't let that guy go down just yet.
Rez here in the middle. He's going to spot a couple of them. Nork also getting a kill. Yeah, and he saw 1 more at least, so that's a pretty good giveaway right there. Trying to fall back is Rez. He did think Cirque, and with the time that's left, I don't see them losing this round. Nice little pickup there from Nork as well. They lose a couple of players. Nork with the triple. He's 9-1-1. And NIPR, again, I have to keep tracing it back to that 1 round. You know, the mistakes in this case are as big as the consequences that they entail. And right now, the consequences are absolutely massive for them.
Oh, this is brutal. It's a supremely confident ninja right now that they're dealing with. And just like in the movies, they can't seem to grasp him. They can't get a hold of him. He's just in and out of the smoke, in and out of the shadows, using the shadows cast by the moon in the trees. Cirque rubbing his eyes, wondering, did I just see Knock there or not? It's too late, he's dead.
I haven't watched nearly enough anime stuff to keep up with this.
Dude, I wasn't going for the anime, I was going for the old action, you know?
Fair enough.
Action flicks, let's go.
They don't really make modern ninja movies, do they?
Not really, they kind of fell out of style, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Naruto.
Regardless, This round was just all pistols for the EG side. Rez with a triple of his own this round, and Ethan again. Kills really, they do all matter. I know it seems silly because of what a strong show NIP are putting up, but you just want to get some damage in. They're doing everything really well at the moment. From memory, one of the cool things that NIP have going for them on the T side of this map is the fact that Plopsky is really quite good at taking that banana fight. Seems to be doing it a lot, you know, like leading the charge up there and winning some of those fights. 7-2, ladies and gentlemen. This is turning into just a completely different affair from what I was expecting. So far, I haven't really seen EG show up to the match yet.
No, at the beginning, it was a fight. And this will be the first timeout called by EG. Glad to see it happen now, going into a big buy round and before things get completely out of control.
Yeah.
I mean, Nip won the pistol, the follow-up, and then they lost the last two, and now they've won 5 in a row. So they were on fire efficiently now, NIP. And this is where you kind of have to, if you're evil geniuses, I mean, this is supposed to be your map. This is supposed to be the map that you can consistently win on.
We've got so much going on.
Solid. Solid.
Like an enthusiasm for sure. 7-2. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to hear the comms from EG in that round. If we could find that, that would be exciting because there's got to be some confusion. I'm confused, still confused, and it's about 5 rounds ago that it happened. Not really fighting for banana or NIP. They haven't really been doing that. They've been throwing grenades in them. They've said, you can have it. It's fine. And, you know, to be fair, EG haven't shown that if they get banana, that's a danger to the B bomb side, which is usually what, you know, what is the end result is if you don't fight for banana on the CD side, you get some pretty good executes into the B bomb side. And EG haven't really taken them up on that. I think partially because they haven't had the, you know, enough grenades and everything else to try and do it, but still. You'd think that eventually they would want to try and push that. Clearing out top mid, which could well be the sort of preparation for an actual B execute. You still want the control here. But we'll see. No, they're still going to keep going. Rez flashing his way through, and spray down is beautiful. They did lose hampers in the mix, but I think they'll be fine with it. And the bomb is still in the middle.
Oh, does this happen? Oh, are we playing this game? We are playing this game. They actually crossed the smoke together.
Oh, Popsky.
No idea. Here's the... Oh my god! That's the bomb! This is all over the place now. Clown fiesta, Anders.
It really is. Sug is going to be so confused. And Breeze wants to come in and try and help out, but it's not going to happen. 10 seconds left at the end here as well. Plopsky, what a genius move. That's a cool way to play that.
That it works out that way.
Yeah.
They think about it, and then they just bounce past. This play here from Rez saved him, though.
It did. But to be honest, here's how people even like a couple of months ago were playing around with these smokes. Red can't believe that. Damn, I'm good. I've taught these kids well. Normally, what has happened a lot is that CTs will have been looking for, you know, holding that smoke, holding it. But because of how smokes work, the people inside of the smoke have a better advantage. So then you just get shut down. So Plopsky, I think, is just saying, why play that game? Why not just instead, you know, go live inside the smoke with whoever is in there and then see what happens? So I think that might just be like a slow evolution of that metagame around, you know, playing inside of smokes and what do you do about it. So that's a cool idea. 8-2, back to pistols. Got some armor, got some grenades. They're gonna try and go for this. But there's 3 people here, and that's gonna get it all shut down. I don't think it matters what they do at this point in time. Yeah, they're finding nothing at all.
If you're Tarek, you're just, I mean, what can you really hope to do here? Fresh smoke goes up. You're just gonna kind of consider.
Try not to get knifed.
Yeah, try not to get knifed. That's a good one. Yeah. I mean, I kind of hope that Plopsky doesn't. There we go. They find him in the end. 9 rounds on the CT side of Inferno for NIP. This has been a fantastic performance from the Swedes so far.
Nox only died once.
Yeah, 11-1 and 11. Or 11-1 and 1.
Lot of
11-11. There you go.
point.
You get the point. It's a lot of ones. And a second timeout called now going into the bye round for Evil Geniuses. Let's see. From Evil Geniuses cans, I mean, Cirque always looks like he's not very happy. Well, no, sometimes he smiles, but like he's looking pretty concerned right now, you know?
Yeah.
He's not looking pleased.
Can't really blame him.
But I mean, I kind of want to call him Al Capone, you know?
Yeah, young Capone.
Yeah, let's go to babyface stuff, you know? Just getting in there.
He's a gangster, isn't he? So it's fair enough.
He's a gangster, yeah.
I...
Not the kind that gets you put away for life.
Short life at that point in time. I really don't know. I don't know what to say. I had some confidence that EG would, you know, live up to the current win rate on this map, you know, for themselves, right? Something, at least like just a, you know, a feeling that they were way more into it and they had way more to say. So then, does that just become a reflection of how good NIP are at this point in time? It's really stepping it up. Still getting Ethan, and ooh, that could have been like almost a fadeaway kill there. But look at who's pushing up. It's Twist.
Dude, so that finely crafted strategy that you guys were just taking a time out to work out for, you know, to figure out what you needed to do in the playbook. Yeah, about that. We're just not going to let you get anywhere near it. Oh, he could have caught a freebie there as well.
Sledgehammer, but he can find the bomb right here. That's the bomb just picked up. He's going to have a heart attack. Oh, Twist. Knife. Yeah, you know you want to.
Oh, knife!
He really is living up to this ninja theme, isn't he?
No way. Twist.
He's tagging along. He's following him.
Dude.
He's just observing him in the wild, recording a nature documentary at the same time.
We need oh, there was a stand cam. There was a stand cam. Shout out to production. That was sick.
Oh, man.
Dude, the realization when you get shot in the back there.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to have a heart attack.
You're like, how long was he following me? I mean, the bomb is still down there. 30 seconds, 2 on 4. Good headshot. But will it really matter? Hampers will drop tearing. Now it definitely won't matter. Cirque will get the 1 kill. If they go and fight him, maybe. But if they don't, he can't make it to B. It's going to take just a little bit too long. And A is pretty well defended, even on low health there. Popsky, it's so hard to spot him. I mean, how would you check all those positions? So 10-2. Man.
What a call. What a read. Yeah, I mean, Tarek's face, Cirque's face, it says it all. That's the face where you figure it out like, right, okay, this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to get it back under control. We got this. We're not out of this yet. And it just freaking haymakered you in the face. Yeah, none of that matters, actually. We're just going to smash you. That's disheartening. Oh, that's a run boost. Okay. Just sped up a little bit, and yeah, terrific damage dealt to Ethan and Cirque. Holy smokes, Anders. This is wild.
It is. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what the backbone of EG is at the moment, because you'd still be normally you would be looking for some of the really high output players. Unless you say, well, at least, you know, during the course of like you know, the first 15 rounds, you would have a couple of rounds in there where someone like a Breeze or someone like, you know, a Cirque would just win you the round almost on their own, right? Like you know, they just get a triple kill, boom, 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 and you're done. And you know, that's not even happening. And not even close to happening. So
80% win rate across 15 maps for Inferno, for EG. And you're getting bodied 11-2.
Yeah, I mean, 80%, you know.
Fine, fair enough. I know what you want to say. It's like, oh, those are North American teams. Last 3 months have been NA, right?
Now, I was
fair.
I was going to say, like, you know,
fair.
If you did odds that way, you know, 1 in 5, it'll come up a lot, right? Like, you know, the 20%, it happens more than you think when you do it. But
I mean, it's fair enough, but you are saying, like,
yeah.
I mean, come on, this way. I'm not even close.
Yeah, I know. I think that's the point, isn't it? Like, you're not even really feeling the heart of it. This kind of run is great. Like, this is powerful. out quick, not so much messing around, just swipe into the pit, get that kill. And then they also got the follow-up kill over on the other side, but just, you know, some decision-making, some actual initiative being brought to this by EG.
This could be some old Inferno, and we just missed the memo.
Yeah?
You know, where it's really CT-sided again.
We're back there again.
We're back there again. You're going to get your 4 or 5 rounds. Be happy about that and
Really doubt it.
Lock it down for the next half. Possible. Just saying. There's Molly. Stan, Ethan cleaning up. Knock. Does he donate?
Get him that AWP.
Yeah, don't donate the
They can't actually buy it, so if they wanted it, you know, this would be how they get it.
Yeah, just run away.
Yeah. It's a small thing, but yeah, probably should.
But he's just thinking, but if I pad my stats,
I could get more kills.
I could get more.
He still has only died the once, so actually that's a bigger reason to not go for it. Just keep that alive. Wow, 11-3 as we go into the 15th round. That was a very long break for EG to not be getting any rounds. Long hiatus, long siesta. Just going on vacation.
Taking it easy, kicking up the heels, you know?
Retirement practically.
A little bit of a margarita on the coast.
Exactly.
If, you know, they're just sitting there going, man, if this is evil, I never want to be good. Oh, knock. That's it. We cursed him. 2 deaths, and Breeze is done. He is going to pick up 2 beautiful kills.
These kind of rounds are what I would, you know, on average, you should get some rounds like that where Breeze just does it, but then Rez comes right back and shuts it down. Big triple spray, at least gives them a 2-on-2 opportunity here in IP. Hampus and Plopsky, one of them coming in from behind. That's Hampus sneaking through the middle. He's making a little bit of noise. Got to be careful that they don't slip that out, because that could be a problem. And Plopsky going way before Hampus. I do not approve.
Before the bomb is even planted.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, this is going to be really tough. Oh, but the first one. Whoa, he hits the headshot. Oh, unbelievable.
So close, isn't it? Well, 11-4 anyway at the end of the...
Because that was pretty one-sided. Or is Evil Genius is going to show us some fight here going into the second half.
I mean, apart from like the odd burst of you know, kills coming out, we're really not seeing much out of them. Wonder what that is about. I wonder what is going on, because again, it's so odd to see the round that the Cirque just had, where he sort of, you know, barreled into apartments with an AK and just killed 2 people. Like, that's the kind of round you would expect to get way more. That's a nice little trick there. Rez, oh, he's got some backup behind him as well, but Ethan almost getting it. Nice shot from Rez. Now he's going to pick up the USP. Breeze, very, very important refrag. It's a 2-on-3, but there's still so much time left to look at Plopsky. He's got the graveyard. They know.
They have all the info.
How did he get here?
Rez knows that Stan is up there, and they also know where Breeze was coming from as well. So this is, they have all the info, Nip. Yeah. This is where they just lock this down. Bomb is going to get planted, and Rez can just watch the back line. Now he hears Stan is left underfooting in. Oh.
Right down.
Oh, Breeze. You ended the first half strong, and I can't even finish the sentence before you die. So 12-4 for NIP, and Rez, this is a star level performance from Rez. This is fantastic. He is looking so good.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really, really well done. 12-4. They're not just winning against EG right now. Again, this is the elimination game, right? If they lose this one, EG, it's bad news all across the board. And I mean, EG are making a strong case for why they should be the ones remaining here at the Blast Premier. I hope they keep playing exactly like this and just keep this level of focus, because it is so cool to watch.
Oh, there we go. Plopsky. Ready to pop around the corner, jumps on in. The Deegs are too good. The Deegs are too good.
And they were flashed
by their own team.
Yeah, by their own team.
Up close Deeg, at range Deeg. Just go for the Deeg.
That was, yeah, a bit unfortunate on the timing there, but I mean, good job. Good job on Ethan. You like to see it. Breeze now hiding down here and hearing at least one set of footsteps there. Wait. What? What just the damage? What?
How did you take a point of damage down there?
I am actually confused. I need I need a detective to help me out.
All right, all right, all right. Yeah, that makes you wonder. I do like Nip showing some reserve here, though.
I didn't even hear a grenade bounce.
Neither did I.
Like, I
Just grenade.
out of nowhere. Like, maybe an unexploded
Oh,
one.
maybe it was a decoy or something that got thrown? No, what? No.
You still, you'd heard the shots coming out,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. Ethan, though, going to find the headshot on Hampus. There's Twist on the flank, though. Doesn't realize that Tarek has been boosted up. That's so unfortunate. And just like that, Nip, after a terrific first round of the half, well, they got battered in the second one. So 12-5, Evil Genius is fighting back, and they save 2 AKs to boot.
Yeah, nicely done. Good round out of Ethan. Good eagle action. Yeah, Ethan just, even when they're not flashed, Zeus.
Yeah, you always know what Zeus is thinking.
Strong clap. He was feeling that one. Saying, "Come on, now is the chance. Let's not go out on 2 maps. Not like this, you know. Gotta put up more of a fight." Well, is it Nuke? That's the third one.
Nuke is the third map, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, they still have some Deagles and some P250s to fight with, and a fair few grenades. So NIP could be dangerous. Normally, for this kind of round to work out, I want to say you do need the entry frag. You need that strong kill as you're sort of like, you know, following through, and then just keep going, keep powering through. Without that early kill, though, you're gonna get shut down. So we'll see. Oh no! Grenades at his own feet. They got no entry frags. Oh. They can't even find their way out of the apartments. They're lost and confused.
That was a bit too straightforward. It looks like Evil Geniuses were ready for that one. Dude, this is Evil Genius's money after this round is going to be so solid. Look at the nades they have left as well.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you think about, you know, saving those AKs and all the rest of it, like, it all adds up. And they lose nobody, so job well done.
Brutal. All right. This is definitely a feel-good scenario for Evil Geniuses. Perfectly capable of running it back. That was a force buy from Nip that got them nothing, not even a bomb plant.
I'm sure at some point when they teach people in the army whatever to throw grenades, they tell them not when you're inside of smoke and can't see where you're throwing it. Must have clear vision or something like.
Dude, I don't know. I've seen some clips that are pretty crazy of guys just chucking nades all over the place. All right, that would make me just a little nervous.
Yeah. I've always thought about how they train that. Maybe someone can tell us. That grenade did almost no damage, but it looked like it was a good lineup. And now they're all Glocks and no armor, so they could take a minute to talk things through, but shouldn't be able to do too much damage in this round either.
Nice. Yeah, that's a painful one. I mean, slow round here from Nip. Probably just taking some time to talk things over. It's a hard eco. You can treat this as a timeout almost. Breeze and Surf working together as a duo. Tarek going to chime in as well, get 2 kills. And so that round is done with. Again, the issue here is that Nip aren't getting bomb plants. So these rounds of eco, it's painful for them because they're not maximizing that money. They're not getting that bonus to work with.
And not getting the kills on EG either to damage their economy. And look at the scoreboard. I mean, EG in terms of kills, I know many of these have just been kills against pistols, but it's pretty good. They're starting to work it out. And everyone is good to go once again after a slight little timeout there. That guy has... Is that a mod?
Face paint.
All right.
Looked like face paint there. The tiger. Rawr.
That's very exciting.
I don't even, dude.
5-round gap. I mean, it feels absurd to be saying it, but it can be done by EG. If they can recover some kind of a winning mentality here, surely there's still a way back here. We'll see if NIP are as well prepared though on this T side as they were on Overpass, because if you missed that first map, you should really go and watch the VOD of it or something, because they just put on such a great show on Overpass T side. It was really cool to watch. I felt like it was a teaching moment for all of us on how to play a good game.
Real big fan of those HEs at top banana like that. We've seen that set up so many times now, where one teammate's holding and the other one's turned away close by the wall. to dodge the flash. Well, 2 HEs right on top of Polopsky. Just, you know, punishing.
Turning away from those doesn't actually help.
Yeah, it doesn't help you. You don't see it coming at least. But
True.
you still hear it. You get to grit your teeth. And while there's one of those valuable smokes getting used now by NIP, Hampus gets his head taken off. And Evil Genius says this is looking impregnable. Oh, but then Polopsky shows up with the double! Twist takes another! Just like that! Okay, then. That was looking impregnable, and then how does Polopsky get a double there? I'm looking forward to seeing the replay.
I mean, they had all the players in the right positions there, EG. And what does it take? Less than 3 seconds, and they're just wiped out. So that's really, really cool. Job well done.
Somewhat ridiculous.
Yeah, that wraparound from Arch is so hard to deal with. I mean, that's especially when you're in if you're playing like that open pit position and you're sort of running around down there. You suddenly there's someone from Arch as well, like, oh, I can't go any of the place that I would want to go normally. I can't really. Bit of an issue. Fantastic round, and yeah, the gap widens a little bit further. 13-7 now, favoring NIP. It also obviously, you know, costs EG a fair bit. So yeah, this is just all so quick. It's the speed of it, catching everyone off guard.
Yeah, NIP really looking like they're enjoying themselves right now. But that was so important now. That's going to put a real dent in the economy for Evil Geniuses going forward. All that money getting spent up here by Evil Geniuses, and now we have to see NIP, can they capitalize on this? 13-7, NIP on that T side in the lead. And an opportunity now to push to 14. Let's go. We're seeing much more of a focus here from NIP on Banana as well early in the round versus Evil Geniuses, who are pretty much just giving it up.
But EG similarly on the CT side, right? Not really trying to fight so much. I mean, they're happy to throw out some of these grenades at different intervals and trying to catch NIP, but they're not really setting up, at least so far, for big swinging fights where they, you know, like come barreling out. There's the double nade after the Molotov, so they're sort of thinking, we throw the Molotov, maybe they'll fall back, and then, you know, once it's out, they'll start to move forward. Then we throw a double nade. Yeah, like a whole sequence of potential traps set up by EG. I think that's all very cool. They didn't catch anyone, but I like the idea of it.
Look at the hard rotate, though.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Do NIP commit to this? Do they get a read on it? Because this is big for Evil Geniuses. They've now got 4 players on A, soon to be a 5th player. They're going to run into a brick wall here, the Ninjas. It is not going to go as smoothly as it did last round.
No, definitely shouldn't. Some good kills. Zerg with a double there, even close range on the AWP, and yeah, they definitely walked right into the stacked bomb side. That is a gamble from EG, but I mean, they had the perfect read. A lot of credit to them. That is the kind of round they need, and need a fair few off to start to get back in the game.
Holding on to the nades. So this will be the shot from Cirque, but holding on to the nades, late enough into the round to be able to make the play for information. You see Tarek get to the top of Banana. They find nobody there, and it's just that snap decision. Rotate over. It's not going to be B. It's going to be A. Get out of dodge. And that really puts the pressure on NIP now to fight back here. They go for the, I mean, they're going for a hero AK, but it's still a half buy. So interestingly enough, Rez is just getting naded into oblivion. 13 health. Just give the AK to somebody else now. Give it over to Knock.
Yeah, he has some armor as well. Then they will take you up on that, Semler. They feel the same way. Now what have we got? I mean, now I'm really that much to work with here. That AK is meant to lead the charge, and maybe it's cursed to keep falling into trouble whenever they pick it up. Tarek to follow it up, and that's great. A nice quad kill to help him out a bit. He's doing all right even before then, but I mean, 13-9, they're kind of doing it here, EG. I don't know if NIP are getting nervous yet, but we're not far off. You know, look at the money on EG. There are a bunch of things that are looking better.
Oh, they've got cash. Evil Genius.
Cash.
It's kind of what you'd expect from Evil Genius. Evil Geniuses, you know, it's kind of hard to be an Evil Genius if you're broke. So
I always wonder about that. Typically, those villains, they just have things, don't they? Like underground layers and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
You never know who's funding it.
I mean, if you're gonna be evil, there you go.
Sit down. That was violent, wasn't it?
That was key, though. Hampus getting that trade, Stanislav backing off as well, and there is going to be a backup. They are putting some pressure on this A side. Rotations come through from Tarek, and it's Breeze on the balcony to take Twist down. Twist has had a quiet game so far on Inferno. And just like that, Nip just walk their way, just stumble their way onto that site one after another, and it isn't pretty. There we go. Now Nip are deciding enough is enough. We need a breather here.
Yeah. Let's take a moment and think this through. 10 to 13. Real interesting. I think it's also tech time up potentially. Yeah. Walking in slowly, you're right. Not really too much speed behind anything they were doing towards the A bomb side, at least in that round. That shot over at top and under and res though, that looked really cool.
Yeah, that
shooting
was
him right out of the sky.
That was pretty dope. I mean, they're getting all right. So let's see what is threat. What has he picked up on here? Because they're looking a little shell shocked on Nip's side. There was a lot of laughing. Now.
Yeah. I imagine to some extent, right, the sort of the reality of the fact that now it's just a 3-round gap. They have all the money. Their CT side is obviously working much better than their T side was. I could understand if they're starting to feel like, oh man, we don't have that much time left before every round is going to really count. So it's kind of that time right about now.
These guys are rushing it. We saw how quickly you put your headsets back on.
They were ready to go.
Hampus sound issue. What is Hampus' sound issue?
We'll never know. Could be any number of things. Check the cause.
Bjorn is just like, come on, new boys.
Yeah.
Soya.
Listen, how do you learn Swedish on average? Do you just pick up conversations with random people?
Conversations and then memorize. Combination of memorize and Duolingo.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, there's also SFE, but I haven't been able to sign up for that, unfortunately. So I'm just doing it myself.
All right. Great. That's. Sometimes I feel lazy. I feel like I should learn another language.
Get after it, dude. I mean, it's so easy now with the apps on the phone.
Yeah.
I mean, you really don't. You can feel guilty because you got no excuse anymore.
It's true, isn't it?
It's right there on the phone. And you just do 5 minutes a day.
Thought it would be great fun to learn Russian.
Oh, Russian.
Yeah.
Okay then. I was not expecting that one. You gonna go move to Kyiv with James?
Maybe Kiev. Yeah.
Then again, they speak Ukrainian there, but I'm just.
I think I'm sure if I learn Russian, it'll be close enough, right? I'll get along. Yeah, I don't know. I think like there's something cool about that, you know. There's something about the history, the culture, like that I just think is interesting, you know.
Sure.
I've got that really dark view on life that I can relate to.
Hey, you're just gonna go and find all those old copies of Pravda. Just read them.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
13 to 10, and we're in the 24th round. We've got pistols and a little bit of armor, some upgraded pistols on the NIP side. They're congregating outside of the B-bomb side, and they are going to run into some trouble over here that they just can't really deal with. So it will be another round where EG can make quite a bit of money, it looks like, and also taking a step closer to making this comeback happen. I'd be really impressed if they were able to do that and actually win this one. Oh, it looked like it should have been a headshot. I don't know where the bullet went. Cirque with a triple, though. 11 to 13. And EG, I mean, this is...
this is it, though. That was a wash. This is the round, Anders.
This is the real round. You think so?
This is the round. That last round was pretty much a hard eco. Whatever. Get it out of the way. Get it over with. 13-11, Nip in lead on T-Sign, but now is it. This is a full buy from NIP. They have an op on knock, and who's done a whole lot of dying. 14 kills, 10 deaths now when he was at like, what, 11-1-1? So
yeah.
He's done a whole lot of dying, not a whole lot of fragging. And there you go. Rez played it patient, and he gets the punish on Tarek. Man advantage for NIP.
One of the few times that they've actually tried EG to swing for the fight and not just do it with grenades. Mm-hmm. And it does blow up in their faces just a bit. They still get the banana control, and I wonder how long they want to keep. They can't really keep two people here. I don't think this is a solution.
This is going to be this uphill battle, though, for NIP. This is what money for days on Evil Genius's side.
Yeah. They have 2 on banana and 2 at A. I think banana is going to be really, well defended. I don't think this is the problem, but if NIP come for the A bomb site, that's a 2-on-5 fight.
Nobody there to trade.
Now it's looking good. Or at least slightly better. Yeah, and they realize they're rotating back in. Good call on EG. Let's see if they're going to be there in time. Cirque, quick pickoff. That'll slow it down even further for the rest of the team to show up. But they're making good calls and also hitting the shots as well. Molotov to force them back, but a smoke as well, and they can't really find the players inside. Stan comes running through, and even just that quick kill is going to be helpful. Down to 30 seconds now, and inside of the pit, Flopsky with a big kill. He's got the bomb as well. Oh, what a nice flick coming in. Twist taking down Ethan, and Cirque is waiting in the back. A missed shot from this AWP, and he's surely going to be dead. He has to be so sharp and so on point right now, or I don't think they can win the round, and NIP will get the 14. Time is running out. 14 seconds. He's going to flash and try and swing for it, but he's already taking a bit of damage. He's got no idea. Plopsky's up there. Brilliant kill here from the young Swede. Third in the round for him. And a 14-11 scoreline.
So that is now, it's now becoming evident that NIP just need to hit A site and do whatever they can to get Plopsky into that position up short.
Yeah.
It feels like every time he's there, he's getting 2 kills or 3 kills. And in key rounds where NIP really needed it, he shows up. Twist shot was disgusting as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
But Plopsky, whatever you got to do to get this guy in there, just put him on short A and let him go to work. He just keeps finding results. But 14-11 now. Man, NIP are just looking so good. And let's see it. Oh, the shot from Cirque, he's too quick. You're not getting through that in one piece. And they're just running right into the blender, NIP.
Yeah, they are. And I mean, there was a pretty big 3-way crossfire set up at the top of mid there. So they absolutely get shot down. Hampus in a 1 versus 4. The bomb is in front of him, but it's the only really good thing we could say, and it's just nowhere near enough.
Just the gamble. They're expecting them to put a big pressure, put a big presence on B, and I'm guessing that's the play, right?
Yeah.
Just thinking, okay, they're going to put a big presence on B. It's going to be the nade control of B. They're going to be focused there with 3. And no, there was just a rock solid crossfire for Evil Geniuses at top mid, and NIP ran right into it. So, man, what do you do if you're NIP now? You're going into this half-buy sort of scenario. Absolutely possible for Evil Geniuses to tie it up now. 14-12. But it's a half buy for NIP, and look at this. Evil Genius is playing with confidence. I like that from Cirque.
Yep, I agree. Like and you need that. Cirque's style of AWPing is obviously based around that stuff, right? You can't even just fall back and play passive and hold angles all the time. That's not where the power is in his style. And when he's good, it's magnificent to watch. So yeah, I agree. Get him out there. Some good kills being picked up from Stanislaw, and the rest of his team will certainly help out as well. Nork up there trying to go for the swing. It's a pretty good headshot to start off with, but that's also the last one that he's going to get in the round. 13-14. They're bringing it back. NIP could buy, though, but EG, they are so close. I feel like it might even be almost more heartbreaking if they fail at the end. Stumble right at the end, like one of those videos on YouTube where people celebrate.
That would just be a kick in the nuts for Evil Geniuses. After yesterday, losing a 30-rounder to OG as well on Overpass.
Yeah.
3rd map, you grind it all the way back.
Right.
You lose it in that fashion for Evil Geniuses. If you were to lose it now versus NIP after freaking clawing your way back the entire way in the second half, yeah, I think they would have an excuse to be a little depressed. Like, just feel a little down.
Like, guys, just all we needed was, you know, a slightly better start in any of these games, and maybe we could do something. But yeah.
What's the read here? Do you realize that there's a rotation off? It's not a full one. Still a presence here from Tarek. 2 players on B, but now Plopsy's going to make his way up. Top banana. They have the utility to help him out as well, or is he just going to dry? Jiggle. Hits the headshot. Brilliant. Ethan even had the angle, but he still gets it done.
See, when I was talking about that T side, right? This is what I meant with Plopsky winning that banana fight. He hasn't had that many chances to really get it. Like, there just hasn't been much of a banana fight at all. But he actually is very, very good at that role. That's huge. And inside of the bomb site, he had a teammate there that could never help him out, apart from flashing, obviously.
Tarek, yeah.
Yeah, so Tarek could have thrown that flashbang, but he has to know when to throw it, you know. I don't know. In a setup where Ethan doesn't die immediately, but just, you know, so like, you know, they fall back and try and re-engage, then there's probably time for the flashbang. maybe hard to judge. A little bit of a shoulder peek coming in. Breeze definitely sees it, wants to go for it again, and he has to win this fight, and he won't. And that is doomed to this A-bomb side. Stanislaw is alone. They do line up. Oh no! All three of them! How does that work? And he's gonna get the fourth one! Tech9's out, and he's gunning for the ace! It's Nork left alone. He does take him down, but it's only 10 seconds, and that is shocking. That was NIP's ticket to a quick 2-0, and now, who knows?
It's just not allowed to happen.
Well,
this is Knock. This is Knock and the pistol on overpass. He almost ace reverses it, right? Reverse ace clutch. And this time it works for Evil Geniuses. They actually make it happen.
They just line up for him.
Unbelievable.
They lined up for him across like 3 different levels on the map.
It's exactly 3 different planes, like just straight down, death from above. Unreal. And they just walked right into it. It's the bait and switch. Breeze, you know, he's taking that fight. If he wins it, he wins it. Otherwise, that can happen. They don't check the balcony. They assume that balcony is clear. Nip, that is.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
well,
this is agonizing.
Especially when you think about the money on NIP, they could buy AK and armor and nothing else, at least on 4 out of 5. So
I want to see Evil Geniuses just go straight up again. Do what Nip did. Nip, when Evil Geniuses pressure was on, they do a timeout, and Nip are like, yeah, actually, we're just gonna freaking bully you everywhere, just run all across the map and take it to you. I almost want to see that play from Evil Geniuses now, just straight up, like, oh yeah, Nip, you had this really cool strategy and everything that you were gonna try and do. Yeah, no, we're just not gonna let that happen. We're gonna grind you under our boot heel.
I don't know. We've had a lot of criticism for EG along the way, and I think hopefully it's been justified. But this round from NIP really that was painful, and that's one that they're going to certainly look back on and think, how did we give that one away? At the very least, we secure overtime. At the very least, we've got that going on. They still would have been up against rifles anyway. Nice couple of grenades, and Plopsky's still living that banana entry lifestyle.
I'm just so happy to see Tarek hitting some shots. You know, he had such a rough performance on overpass.
Yeah.
And here Tarek is just doing his job, getting in there, finding kills. It's a big deal. So that's super cool. But yeah, this is it. Distance, Sanders, distance. 14-14.
They went 5. No real surprise. Not so much with the AKs, but they wanted the grenades as well, and I probably blame them for it. Ethan, though, alone on this entire side of the map. He's still going to win the first fight. Up next is Nork, and Ethan just standing tall on his own. That is everything, and then some, you could ask, out of someone playing this position completely solo. Stanislaw will go down, Twist, though, will fall, and out of the Plopsky again, he got double-naded early. Just 20 health. Pull it away from death, and there it is. Hampus, right through the smoke. And Tarek will take him down 15-14. EG, tremendous comeback from that first half, which was just devastating. And here they are, a single round away from taking Inferno, which, again, all the more credit to him. It's not been easy. It was 11-4 in the first half, favoring NIP.
Spacing is off. They're just falling apart, Nip. They're starting to just make really, knock nose. Just really weird errors coming in here from Nip. And now you're playing for overtime on the side of Nip. So it's now or never. You had this map in the bag and you let it slip through your fingers. What a ridiculous shot from Cirque. Unreal.
I would love to see Hampus' camera at that point in time. He knew, he was like, I've got him. He's scoped up, there's no way. Tarek does go down to Twist, and Ethan, he saved them once before playing this bomb site, or at least Banana solo. See if he can do it again. He does a tiny bit of damage, but they're hunting him down with their MAC-10. See if they can get a quick bomb plant at the very least and put some pressure on the retake. One of them is still the A-bomb side. There's Ethan gone down, and this rotation, it's going to take a while, I think, before Stanislaw really gets here, so obviously they're going to be fighting for it, but Cirque is low on health. I think we could be seeing overtime. This is not going to be an easy retake, although there are no more grenades on the NIP side, but they've got the weaponry. They've got it all lined up here. That Molotov won't help them out, except to not check the corner, really. It's a bit of a swing, and Breeze is down and out, and that is definitely it. Cirque, ooh, he's going to get that one, but they could just hide from him. They don't actually have to fight. He's already low on health, and they know that. it would have been called in by Hampus already. Time should be up. Circus. Oh! He goes for it. He turns around. I think he's going to be 1 second off, isn't he? Oh, devastating. It's overtime between NIP and EG. He needed, what? I don't know, a third of a second more, and that would have been it.
Who was it that team killed on Nip there as well?
I don't know. Just trying to make it more exciting.
Yeah, somebody at the end there, team killed. They had him. They had that advantage, and I'm sweating, Anders. My palms are sweaty right now watching this game. I don't know about you, but this is it's hard to watch these moments.
It's getting there right now. It certainly is.
It's just so tense. Okay, so what was it that happened there? Plopsky got shot by Rez, was it?
But Twist, he ran right in front of it. That wasn't even Twist's fault, really.
You say that.
I mean, again, it's high pressure, but in that 2 versus 1 against Cirque, they should not be fighting. They need to really, like, that was a real scary. So a bit of a pause to figure out a potential mouse issue, and then that should be good to go. But 15-15, it's come down to this overtime in effect. We're looking for the first and 19 now, I believe. It looks like 10,000.
There's a lot of copy pasta going on here in the chat right now.
Gotta have those ready, obviously. Do you have a copy pasta config yourself somehow?
What's going on here?
They're figuring out. It's all live. It's all good. Good luck. Have fun. It's been called. Good to go. They have money now. NIP, they were struggling with that. And EG were not. So for EG, this is just, sort of a re-one a little bit. They actually have less money than they had in the regulation. But NIP certainly have more. All right.
Reset. Breath. Just breathe. And let's see what happens here. I don't know if I can handle it. Nipko that entire time and barely force OT. And Evil Geniuses have had a fantastic CT side, so it is not going to get any easier for NIP here. Look at all the nades that have been used already by NIP as well. Holy smokes.
For what? You wanna try and find out, right? They still have the 3 smokes and the 3 flashbangs, so they can do an execute, but you can't see at the moment what it is they really would have got out of that. 3 men over at the B bomb site, so EG hoping for an attack on that side. Certainly would be very well set up for it. It's a risk to take at the moment. And they are starting to ease it off.
Well, just so you guys know, the HUD is under construction. Or at least they're trying to fix it.
Yeah, it'll be back.
It'll be back.
35 seconds. Cutting it close, and now that 3-man setup is not there anymore. And that boost on Ethernet, that gets checked very, very often, although not yet. Hampus, a nice shot on Tarek, and somehow Ethan, I don't know if he swung wide enough to even see that. They're going to cross right in front, and no one checking it. That is surprising for NIP. 18 seconds left, and they're going to go for the bomb plant. That smoke, if that had faded, it would have been the end of Hampus, probably the end of the round right then and there. 3 people alive for NIP, 4 on EG, and just the 1 smoke. Maybe could try and smoke the bomb and go for it, but Cirque goes down, so the smoke is gone, so is the AWP, and now it's a 3-on-3, and this is where it gets really, really scary here for EG.
Hampus and Rez at half HP as well, but there's Twist again, the hero. 2 kills for him. Following it up, it's Ethan, though. Brings it back. Rez with an op in hand. Hits a headshot on Ethan, drops him. Stan trying to make the play, trying to get on that bomb fast. Baits out a response, but it's a 1-on-1. Rez is low. He has to be careful, but the bomb is ticking down. Stan has no time. He's running away, but he will not make it. Rez is going to... No! Doesn't find the shot. Stan barely squeaks out of there. He saves an op. But it's 1 man surviving. The op makes it, which was critical given the money for Evil Geniuses. But that is Nip picking up a 16th round.
Ethan, I mean, he gave them what they needed to make that retake happen, and it just still wasn't enough. Good effort at the end, but strong play from NIP. That was at the B bomb site. That was them getting banana control, almost no grenades, then executing into B, and it worked. Let's see if they want to try and repeat that. It looks like EG actually this time want to at least have more of a presence. Molotov into the corner, and yeah, they're going to try and back on out. Don't want to stick around for it. Ooh, all right. Now look, NIP have the same map control they had last time. But look at the grenades. You pointed this out earlier, and but they have way more grenades this time to work with. So that's got to be a positive, if nothing else. All right. Looked like that was close.
Dude, this is so big. If they lose the Evil Geniuses, their money is going to be so bad.
Yeah.
Going into the next round. Huge opportunity here for Nip. Oh man, these guys are just dancing. Boss is going to be forced. Oh, he nearly catches Ethan. Ethan holds his ground, sprays out of desperation, and he somehow makes it back on the site. Unreal. That was way too close.
How is he alive? I can't believe it. I actually respect the fact that Plopsky, he was controlling himself. Oh, Hampus is snuck in here. And Cirque was not seeing that. There was a smoke blocking Cirque on the library on the regular side. And now this bomb side. I mean, they're coming in from every angle. There's only 2 people defending. One of them already spotted out. NIP, this is completely surgical. They're just completely slicing and dicing this bomb side.
Oh boy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you need to save these guns right now if you're EG.
Desperately.
And if you're Nip right now, you get out there and you hunt.
Think of how tempting it would have been for Plopsky to immediately swing to try and get that kill. And the problem is, if he does and someone is holding the CT spawn corner with an AWP or something like that,
he dies.
He just dies. So it is actually an incredible amount of restraint to not just go for it. I think that's kind of rare, actually. All right. They found a little kitchen up there. Thin walls around there. It's got to be pointed out. There's also a ceiling fan they're almost walking into. Got to be careful about that.
Painful if they forget.
Definitely. Maybe with the Kevlar helmet should be alright. Someone done the experiment yet?
Oh, I'm sure.
I've seen people jump into ceiling fans all the time on the internet, but never with helmets on for some reason.
I'm sure, like, guys in the army have gotten bored enough.
For it.
Just went for it.
Alright.
Alright.
Just fixing some communication issues on the EG side. But 2 rounds out of the first 3 here in overtime have gone to NIP. Again, they need to get the 19 rounds. They're almost there. This is an amazing start. And again, they were lacking money throughout regulation towards the end a lot. So now that they have it, the fact that they've made such good use of it is also kind of interesting.
It's just so tense watching it. I feel like I don't want to watch, but at the same time, I have to watch. And I don't know if I can handle it, but let's see. Oh, the shots. Oh, Ethan barely makes it out. Then the nade follow-up, and they are getting shredded. Evil Geniuses, they're down a man.
Yeah, Tarek really wanted to help out his teammate. He was like, I know he's low. I know he's already, like, try and see if I can bring it back. Walks right into a grenade, and then the AK. Ethan out there, they've got 2 people waiting in the corner. If they Molotov this corner, it's done. Ethan goes down, and then they're going to check for Stan. He's going to get 2 kills. I mean, that's still very, very powerful. It's just not enough. And they always have to go for this retake. This is the last round of the first half of overtime, so you're going to be going for it. 2 on 3 already being checked for there, and Twist will drop Breeze, leaving Circuit at 1 versus 3. He's inside of the smoke, and it's being re-smoked, so now he's going to be inside of it for... Oh, no! Well then.
Well then. What in the Sam hell was that? Cirque is so fast. Hampus, they're lined up. They're ready for him. If he takes a shot on one, the other's going to flip and trade. And as the smoke clears, Cirque accepts his fate. Good half is called 18-15 at the end of the first half of overtime here in favor of NIP. They are on match point, and they have 3 of them. And they're switching on to CT side. Their CT side was very strong in the first half.
It's just starting to feel like at this point that all they've accomplished so far, EG is just prolonging their own misery into like, yeah, overtime, and then we still couldn't do it.
Slap.
Oh man, what a game this has turned into. 18-15, second half of overtime coming up, and I'd be back on the CT side that they did so well on during regulation. 27 on Rez, 26 on Plopsky. Plopsky's been playing a fantastic game. Again, he's been having a lot of the really unenviable jobs, leading the banana charges and all the rest of it. So the fact that he has 26 kills, I think, is interesting. Let's see. Countdown's begun. We're ready. We're getting into it. EG need to win the next 3 rounds in a row flawlessly. Like no hiccups, no nothing, and they need to extend it into double OT, or it's over. Lower bracket match.
So yeah, Evil Geniuses didn't really care much for banana in regulation.
Yeah.
They kind of left that early in the rounds. Didn't really expend too much utility up there. But now Ethan's going to be taking point, and he's got full HP, so he's really wondering if he's on the right part of the map.
Yeah, still no grenades landing. They have also used a lot of grenades here just to try and get this part of it for now. Almost the exact similar amount, so... But I mean, they have got banana control, so fair play. It's in that sense, it is worth it at the moment. Plofsky really wants it, and they boosted over to look over the smoke. And they would love a kill on him to start this all off with. If they get it, one guy left on B, they could go for it. There's a flash in from a teammate, though, and somehow Stanislav still comes out alive. There, Plofsky's going to be just hammering his desk. He knew he had that kill.
Yeah, Stan is no joke. He has come through time and time again for Evil Geniuses on this map. In the big spray fights, the chaotic moments, he keeps his cool. And while now we're seeing that bomb rotate over, they're hoping that there's been an over-rotation from NIP towards the B site by the looks of things, Evil Geniuses. But they're running out of time. I mean, we've just passed the 30-second mark.
There's still a Molotov on Nork with this AWP here. If he gets a kill, falls back, puts down the Molotov, and there's 20 seconds left, that's a problem. There it is, the one of them. Still has the Molotov, he hasn't used it yet, and the bomb is now falling back. And the problem is there's a smoke here. Stanislav goes down. There's only 10 seconds. Not like this, EG, surely. They're almost out of time, even if they get this kill. But I don't think they could do it now. 6 seconds. He has to get the kill and plant the bomb, and it can't be done. It is over. Running out of time. 19-15 as NIP take them down on 2 maps and eliminate them. EG, that